I remember when my heart broke, when I gave up loving you and lonely. I'm so upset. Like I am so upset. I was so ready for this, y'all. Like I have not been so excited about a versus since Brandy and Monica. Like I haven't been so excited about it versus ever since then. Like I was fucking ready for this. Like I was ready like a motherfucker, okay? Like straight up ready for this shit. But herself that she has tested positive for COVID-19. She went on a trip overseas to Kenya, I believe. Um and now, you know, it's over with. Like I I was so ready for this shit. Like, do you not like listen? Like, I was ready to get off of work. You know, I got off work at like 6, and I know that the verse is 7 my time. You know, and I was like, I cannot wait to get off of work. Like, I was gonna buy some nacho stuff, like like the little chips and dip type thing, and buy me like and then I was gonna buy me like a little drink to go with it, because if you don't know by now, the Justice League goes live on Really BTV's channel in less than an hour. So we having like a little Christmas party over there on her channel. So be sure to tune in to that, okay? Let me let y'all know that right now. However, I was so when I tell you guys, I was so ready for this, like straight up. Yeah, that's better. I think that's better right there. Like I was so ready for this shit. Like real talk, so ready for this stuff. Like back in it, like that was gonna take me back to high school. Like Keyshia Cole and Ashanti are my nostalgia for high school. Like it take me back to a time where, ugh, like I'm just, ooh, yeah, I am so distraught, so sad, so hurt, everything under the sun. I was ready to watch this shit. I was ready to give my life. Like this shit, like, that's the only thing I can say is, I'm so mad. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. But I understand Ashanti's health comes first. Okay, her health comes first. So I can't really be that mad about it, because her health comes first. Her health comes first at the end of the day. It really does. So can't nobody be mad with her. It ain't about her being scared. You know what I mean? She had to do what she had to do. She was even willing to do it from her home. That's just how ready she was for it. But Keisha wanted it to be like, I want to see you. I want to be able to hug you. I want to be able to, be there for you. Because I was ready. I was ready to watch this shit with my South Pole outfit. Like, I was ready to really do that. Like, I really got an old South Pole shirt somewhere around here. I was going to wear that motherfucker when I did my review on the versus battle. Like, come on with it. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to wear like, I got South Pole, like, old ass South Pole shirt somewhere in this house. You know what I mean? So I was gonna wear one of them old ass South Pole shirts, one of them Echo shirts. Like I was gonna do that shit now, like straight up wear my South Pole plaids and my green South Pole shirt. Like I was gonna rock that shit for for this motherfucking verses because that's what this taking me back to. You know what I mean? Like straight the fuck up. Like that was gonna be one for the motherfucking books. Okay, like we already had one for the books with Brandy and Monica, and we had another one for the books with Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy. This one was gonna be the shit. Okay, I was ready. And even though Keisha Cole blocked me on Twitter for no apparent reason at all, when all I really did was when she came out with Woman to Woman and Trust to Believe, everybody knows that was my song. Trust to Believe was my song. And I tweeted her and I said, I really think that you should put out Zero as your third single. That is all I said, and that bitch blocked me. I still ain't got over that. Like, and y'all know I'll go up for Keyshia. Like y'all know I'll go up for Keyshia. So my feelings were fucking hurt when I found out that I was blocked on Twitter. Okay, let me hold up, y'all. Let me get up for 1 second. Okay, 1 second. But yeah, that had really hurt my feelings. Cause y'all know I go into Keisha. Like I was ready. Like I'm team Keisha all the way. But I was so excited about this, like straight up. Cause I was ready to say, I remember when my heart broke. I was ready for that. I was ready for what's the other one? Love never knew what I was missing. But I knew once we start kissing, I'm ready for that. I was ready for let's see, because Keisha got a lot of songs. There's this girl I know, so deep in love, do almost anything to make him see she's the one. Like, come on, I was ready for it. What else was I ready for? See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Like, come on. I hate that she got sick. I really do. I hate that she got sick. I really do because this was going to be so good. Like this would have been a great battle for me this time last year because I was going through a breakup like a year ago, and this would have been so good for me. Like I like straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, like for real, for real. And y'all know another Keisha Cole song was my song. This one right here. Trust and believe me, you're gonna need. Oh, don't get me started, honey. Don't get me started. Like that, I was ready for it. Jesus, I was ready for it. But hey, it's still gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen right now. Like they're gonna push it back to like the top of the year, which will probably be the best out for Ashanti's sake. To be honest, because we already know that when you contract COVID-19, you do have to sit out for about 14 days until you get cleared up. And Ashanti went live, and even on her live, she may not be like sick, but you can hear the shit in her voice. Like she was starting to cough. Like you could tell that she got a lot of mucus stuck in her throat. Like that's what it sounded like to me when she was on there talking. So you could tell that she kind of sick anyway. Like she ain't sick, but you could tell that she's sick. You know what I mean? And Keisha Cole went live with her. You know what I mean? Like she went live with her, and it was pretty cool. Like I'm just, but I know a lot of y'all said that the postponed battle made y'all less excited, but you got to understand that somebody's health is at risk right now. Like I wouldn't dare want her to go out there and do some versus just to pacify me, just because that's what I want her to do. Like I would never want her to do that. And on top of that, to risk the chance of infecting other people with it. COVID ain't no joke. Like I know someone that lived in my city. Like he lost his mom and his brother within the same week to COVID. Who the person that was caring for his mom, she had COVID, brought it to his mama, and brought it to him, and then brought it to his brother and his mother. They both died, but she's still walking around here alive. So you know what I mean? Like this shit ain't no joke. So you just gotta take it very seriously. You know what I mean? Like you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta take all the necessary precautions. Like you better do what I be doing. I wear a mask every fucking where I go. I take vitamin C and elderberry every day. Okay, every single day I take vitamin C, elderberry. I do everything I need to do. I wash my hands every 10 minutes. I am very much like a germaphobe at this point. I put on hand sanitizer every few minutes, like, and that's mainly because of the simple fact that I have to work with people all day, every day, because I work in retail, so I got to work around people all the time, so I can't take no type of risk at all with this shit. So y'all got to take this shit seriously, okay? And no traveling overseas. No traveling right now, period. We already in the second wave of this shit. We gotta get this shit up out of here so we could go back to where it once was. Like we gotta get it to a point to where they can control it, and and we won't have to be doing the social distance thing and all of this other stuff. But I really hate that it had to go down like this though, because I was waiting for this. Like I wanted it so bad. But do y'all know that there are talks going around about Little Kim and Foxy Brown possibly doing a versus? I heard about that. Have y'all heard about that? Because if those two do a versus, y'all know that there's gonna be so motherfucking big if Lil Kim and Foxy Brown did a versus. Like that is one versus I take off for work for. Okay, like I take off work for that one. All I know is that Swizz Beats has not confirmed that it's going to have, like he said it's not confirmed yet. It's in talks, but it's not confirmed yet. But I'm hoping that it is because you know, little Kim, she holds grudges. Let's just keep it 100. She's a cancer. You know, when they feel wrong by your ass, they gonna hold a grudge, baby. And I understand that she holds them. Like I get it. She holds grudges a lot. So this will be a miracle if Foxy and Kim come together and do this. Like this would be amazing because this will take me back to the 90s when I was a kid. You know what I mean? When Lil Kim was like my favorite rapper, like back in the gap, like when I was growing up. Like that would be so much fun and so great to see Foxy and Kim be in the same room playing their biggest hits and all that stuff. Like that would be amazing to see that. Like for real, for real. I show all my teeth sitting right there. I'd be like, like I would be so happy if I saw that. Like straight up, straight up, straight up. I would most definitely be happy about that for real. French Montana, child. Don't nobody want to see French Montana nor Jim Jones on no damn verses. No one cares about them that much, child. We don't want to see them. I wonder if they're like, you know, I made a joke one time. Cause it's like 60 of y'all up in here. So let me make a joke right quick. Let me tell you this joke one more time. So you know when Brandy and Monica's verses came out, right? You know what I mean? I made a joke saying if first of all, I don't know how YouTube could have a verses. That's number one. But I was like, if YouTube had like a YouTube versus however it will go, who would y'all love to see me go in a versus battle with on YouTube? Like I don't even know how YouTube versus would even go, but it's just a thought to see like the people that y'all would like because I feel like on the verses, like it got to be a level of greatness to put two people that are great against each other. You know what I mean? To celebrate their accomplishments or celebrate their brands or whatever. So I'm curious to know if there was a way you could do a YouTube versus. Who would y'all want me to go against? Like who could y'all see me against and why? If there was a YouTube versus, even though I know it could never be one, because what the fuck could we do a YouTube versus on? You know what I mean? Like, how the hell could that even work? But I'm just curious to know if y'all can see me doing something like that with. Who down to see K Michelle versus Tamar Braxton? I'm Team K Michelle. I would love to see that, but it ain't gonna happen, child. They way too childish, and it's never gonna happen. I hate it though. I hate that that's the way it is. I hate that. You and giving you the real tea would be funny. Battling, reading each other. Okay, that's one. I see someone said giving you the real tea. Okay, that's one. I really want to know who could y'all see be doing something like that with. Somebody said Terrence. Okay, so that would be funny. Mary J. Blige versus Tony Braxton. Well, Mary already said she doesn't want to do a versus, but if she did one, Mary would win off top. B2K versus Iron Max Child. Gypsy Girl 80. I agree. So you agree. That'll be funny as hell to you. Oh my God. Me and giving you the real tea. That'll be funny though. First of all, we're actually friends and we read each other anyway, so it'd be fine. Mary versus Mariah. I take Mary any day. I see Bap was the only person that answered my question as to if there was a YouTube versus who would y'all want to see me go against in the YouTube versus, and only one person said giving you the real tea. I guess y'all scared to answer that question. I'm not gonna curse y'all out for answering it. I don't know who else other folks would be too serious. That's kind of true. Some people take YouTube way too seriously, but I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. But me and Terrence is like that is a great answer though. For me, I in my opinion, for funny shit, me and Terrence that would be funny. Let me see. Not Scotty versus Tasha K. Oh my god. That would be so funny. Oh my God, that would be so funny. And y'all know I love her. Y'all know I love Tasha K. Scotty versus Millie. When you say Millie, are you talking about Mob Radio? I think that's who you're talking about. Mob Radio. You versus Justin, but he wouldn't do it. Nah, he probably wouldn't, child. Scotty versus Armand. That would be funny. And I love Armand too. And first of all, with all these people y'all are naming, why would y'all choose them to go against me? I also want to see that too. Please let me know in the comments. I want to see this. Please let me know what y'all think. Well, not what y'all think. Please tell me why would y'all choose these people that y'all name. Oh, you said Mob. Okay, so that is Mob Radio. Okay, Scotty versus L Teddy. Child, we already be butting heads behind closed doors anyway. So that's y'all already know that. How about Color Me Pink? Color Me Pink is funny. Like y'all know she's one of my faves. Me and Messy Mouse already be reading each other behind closed doors anyway. We stay reading each other all the time. Like when we be like if I post something on Instagram, he always hops into my DMs starting shit with me. So it would be hilarious if that was a versus. I'm not going against Kaya. My mouth is nowhere near disrespectful like hers is. Straight up. You and Millie are both funny and have a lot of compassion on subjects y'all talk about. That's true. That's definitely true. Ashanti has COVID, Coy Gary, that's why. Because you and Justin were friends until he got in his feelings. Hopefully he's grown since then. Well, yeah, but I don't know. I have not talked to him in like 3 years or anything like that. So I don't know how he is as a person. I have not spoken to him. I haven't even seen him in years. So, you know, you talking about yeah, they talked about my radio. They were saying if there was a YouTube versus however that would go, they would someone mention my radio. These choices are very interesting though, because some of these people are some people I never thought the child would even name, especially Tasha K. That was funny. Like Tasha K, it would be hilarious. That would be fucking funny. Me and Tasha K. That would be funny. Me and Armand would be funny too. Me and Miles would be funny because we stay read each other all the time. And El Teddy because we're actually cool and we always button heads. Reese G is not a YouTuber, so no, he doesn't. He doesn't count. See, this is fun. Like just hearing y'all choices is actually funny. Straight up. You and Miles have the best one-liners. Pretty much any of the OG Black YouTubers versus you would be. It would be. It would be. It would be. Especially because at least most of us have a lot of love for one another and we respect one another. So it would be like a friendly type of thing, a friendly banter, so to speak. Storm Monroe. I love Storm Monroe. That would be funny. See, all the people that y'all are naming are funny people, and I like them. So hold on, y'all. I'm writing Erica Dinero back. Hold on one second. Let me see. I like what's the T sis. I like her content. I think a good idea for YouTubers would be to react to their old videos. Oh my God, that is a great idea, Jennifer. That is a great idea. A good idea. I might do that. Even though I cringe at my old videos, I just might do that. Oh, I most definitely, I most definitely gonna bring that back. Chop the glam. I'm bringing that back for sure. First time here. I like your vibe. I'm about to subscribe to you. Thank you, Kim Brown. Look, y'all. I okay. So if I did a versus battle, these are the names y'all chose, and I'm gonna tell y'all if I was surprised by them or not. Terrence, I wasn't surprised that y'all chose Terrence because we're actually friends, so I'm not surprised. And we have like a banter where we kind of read each other sometimes. Um, Justin, I knew y'all would say him too because we used to be friends. So I knew that that would, it's kind of like a Brandy. That me and Justin thing is kind of like a Brandy and Monica type of thing. If you're really being honest, it's like a Brandy and Monica thing. So I get it. So I'm not surprised. Um, I didn't expect Missy Mouse to be named, but I do love him. I didn't expect for Arma nor Tasha to be named, but I love them. I didn't expect anyone to say Storm or Millie, but I love them. And not to mention El Teddy was an interesting one. You know what I mean? That was definitely interesting for y'all to bring him up. So yeah, those are very interesting choices. If I don't even know what a YouTube versus would be, but just a thought. My mind goes everywhere. Now look, now y'all need to be ready, and don't talk about me because I still got an iPhone 7, so don't talk about me bad. But you see that the Just Us League will be meeting on Really Be TV's channel in like 30 minutes. So maybe in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna get off of here. But But yeah, child, I am so distraught. You and Wiley. Now that is interesting. That is an interesting choice. I still watch that video where you and your cousin was at a restaurant roasting Rasby and Trace. We was at Wendy's, child. I remember that day. We was at Wendy's. And actually I talked to that very cousin earlier today, and I'm gonna let him come on one of my housewives panels. Um whenever someone is not able to join, I bring in guests, and I'm gonna ask him to come on in case somebody don't aren't isn't able to show up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, postponed, canceled, whatever, the same shit. We already know that it's been postponed. Your panels were a good idea. Don't let the silly stuff in the comments get to you too much. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Val. I'm glad you brought that up. It's not the fact that the comments are getting to me. It's just that I created something that I didn't expect to something that I didn't expect to grow the way that it did, but it did. You know what I mean? And I'm happy about it because that panel was a random idea. I randomly chose these people, and you know, it became bigger than what it was. Like those panels get at least from 6 to 7 thousand views every week. They're like my biggest videos right now. And so when I see people complain about them or constantly trying to create division amongst us 7 people and all this other stuff, it annoys me. I'm not gonna lie, it does annoy me when people love them like Josiah, love him. Terrence, love him. What happened? Oh, Terrence, love him. Josiah, love him. Jamie, love him. Nisi, love her. Spilling all the tea, love him. And Bundy, always had respect for her from the very beginning, love her. So when I see that, when I see people trying to create division and trying so hard to create a problem, it becomes too much for me. It's annoying. You know what I mean? It's very much so annoying. I don't like that. So that's the only reason why it annoys me so much. But it's not. It's. I love that panel. Like I love those people that's up there, and it's not just about me. That's what people fail to realize. The panel just isn't for me. It's for the smaller YouTubers that's on the panel that may not be seen, and that panel is giving them, you know, traffic. Like Nisi has just hit her first 1,000 subscribers after joining the panel. Josiah is his what is it? His subscriber count is going up because of the panel. I see Terrence's is going up. It's a lot of people a part of that panel. That panel has done wonders for some of those people that's up there, and that's really all that matters to me. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. So it's bigger than me. That's what people fail to realize. It's bigger than me. So I thank you for bringing that up. I really do. I thank you for bringing that up. Scotty, did your numbers go up from? Yes, my numbers went up from the big panel. Like my subscriber count has gone up from the big panel. As much as people, try to shit on it, I gain new subscribers every time the panel comes out. And then you also have to realize that a part of it is because Bundy is a part. Like I'm not stupid. A part of the reason why it grows the way it does because Bundy is the biggest YouTuber on the panel. She has the biggest audience on the panel. So of course they're gonna watch because she's on the panel. So her fan base pretty much comes along, they watch the panel, they discover new people, and then they get on it like that. Like clearly. You know what I mean? So I'm never gonna take away from nobody. Let's just say Bundy's power because she's the biggest thing up there. You know what I mean? So it's a win-win for everyone, like straight up. And Bundy likes doing the panels. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Alex. People want us to fight. Like they don't like to see us unify and be one. Like they don't do that. They don't want to see that. Like they try to create like drama, especially between Jamie and Bundy. They really, you know, they really try, but it don't work. We all respect each other. We got a whole damn panel group message where it's me, Terrence, Bundy, Josiah, Nisi, spilling all the tea. Everybody that's a part of that panel is in that damn group message, and we all get along. So people want us to have a problem. I just feel like people be looking for beef, looking for childish shit, and that's just what it is. They want us to have an issue, and it's not gonna work. I'm glad you guys are adult enough not to fall into the trap of subscribers for drama. Like we're not. I mean, people be trying that with me and Jamar too. They do. They do. When Potomac is over, are you still going to keep the panel going? Yes. We have decided that we're going to keep this panel going. It's not just going to be about housewives either. Like when Basketball Wives come back out, we're gonna discuss that. When Love and Hip Hop comes back, we're gonna discuss that too. Like it's not just gonna be a Housewives panel. It may just wind up being a reality TV panel. So it's still gonna be going on. Oh, I do gotta update it. Thank you for letting me know that. Yes, this is my room. Big ass room. You've never been about the YouTube drama anyway. I don't know why people are expecting you to be for other YouTubers so bad. Right, because the only person that y'all know about that I ever had some type of issue with or some type of falling out with was Justin. And I didn't bash him on social media because that ain't me. At the end of the day, he used to be my friend. So what the fuck I look like, going on live and all this other shit to drag him, tell all his personal business and all. That ain't me. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Like I make it clear that I always make it clear when someone asks me some shit, I be like, look, I don't rock with him. I don't fuck with him. We not friends, but he doing great for himself and leave him be. You know what I mean? But people be wanting people to they still be looking for an issue, like still looking for an issue. But you still have not told us the full story of what happened. Right. I even touched on it on my 10-year anniversary video, and I still didn't go into everything. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I feel like that one hit you hard. It did hit me hard. I'm actually, it still hurts to this day, but especially that's why it's a sensitive topic. So when people bring it up to me, it's like I'm reliving it all over again because at the end of the day, he was someone that I consider to be a big brother to me. He's came to my house. He met my mother. Like they've had lunch together. They've had their own relationship. He met one of my college friends. They built their own friendship. So it went beyond YouTube for us. So of course, like when the friendship ended, it hurt me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That's why when people bring it up for drama, I get upset. Cause it's not about, you know what I mean? It's not about that for me. Like I'm not here to bash him or nothing like that. I don't do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So mm-mm. I just learned to move on with my life and continue to do me, and just fuck with people that fuck with me the same way. You know, that's all you have to do. Like you have to fuck with people that fuck with you. I mean, and there's no shade, and that ain't no diss to him. But I just fuck with those that fuck with me, and that's it. It's okay to like both of us, Bella. And that's another thing. I don't need nobody feeling like they gotta pick a side either, regardless of what happened. You can like both of us if you want to. Like even when we were talking about a YouTube versus earlier, I already knew that he would be one of the people you named because, like I said, it's like a Brandy and Monica type of thing. We used to be good friends at one point in time, but we don't. I don't fuck with him no more. So and I think, and I honestly believe that that's one thing that people would love to see rekindled. Like I feel like if there was an episode of the Prelude and he just so happened to show up, people would be so fucking excited about that. I do feel that way. People would be excited. They would want to see um the what is it? Because we're not the same people. Well, I don't know who he is these days because I don't talk to him, so I don't know what type of person he is now. But I know I'm not the same person that I was 3 years ago when we stopped talking to each other. So people will probably want to see the growth, see how if we will be able to interact or whatever. You know what I mean? So if that happened, people would probably be excited to see it because people would. I think some people when we did fall out, although it wasn't like a big ass blow up like other falling outs were. You know what I mean? I think some people were sad to see that we weren't friends anymore. I honestly believe that because when we were friends, I think that people enjoyed that. But I'm not. You know, but it is what it is, child. I love you and Jamar together. Oh, thank you. Now that's one right there. Now that is like that is my real friend. Like, um, this our friendship goes beyond YouTube. Like me and Jamar are like this. Like he's my longest running friend on YouTube. Straight up. Like that is the epitome of a real friend. Like Jamar is everything to me. Like Jamar is the reason why I've been more consistent with my YouTube. He's the reason why we're doing the things that we're doing because when I'm telling you, when I was going through a rough time this time last year, I was dealing with a breakup. We had lost our home, living out of a hotel and shit, and I just felt like everything was at a standstill. And Jamar said, "Listen, in 2020, we're gonna get it together, both of us." Like, he wasn't really consistent on his channel, and neither was I, but we both promised that we would be. We was gonna do that podcast, which it's coming, y'all. We got some things worked out, but it's coming. And we was gonna do everything we needed to do. And now 2020 is probably one of the best years that we've ever had on YouTube. After all these years we've been on here, this is the best time, the best year that we've ever had on YouTube. And I'm very proud of us. Very much so. I would rather you guys go live on YouTube and have an adult conversation because you both have grown makeup, agree to disagree. Whatever will happen in its own time. Whatever will happen in its own time, or it won't happen at all. Such is life. That's true. Scotty, you are one of the original. I've always loved your content. Don't let people come between y'all. Come between who? Ready Rock, you talking about me and Jamar or the panel? Yes, we love Jamar. He's so sweet. I found out who Jamar was from watching you. Yes, that's my best friend. Like for real. Like we have gone through a lot of stuff together. Like straight up. I love him. I know Jamar through Maddie. And that's another thing. Like I remember when Jamar first started doing videos with Maddie, and people were trying to say that me and Jamar had stopped being friends because he was working with Maddie all the time. And I'm just like, I didn't understand it at all. I'm like, okay, no, we're not, no. We're like, no, like, we're not beefing about Maddie. Because me and Maddie didn't even know each other like that then. Like, we really just started we're starting to get to know each other now. So, and I like Maddie from what I see so far. I like him. Y'all have a positive chemistry. Don't ever change that. You and Jamar, I know how you two get. Oh, nothing will ever come between. Listen, nothing will ever come between me and Jamar. Nothing. We're very in sync, very much so. Ain't nothing coming between us. Nothing. I mean, because before me and Justin fell out, people wanted to see us beef. They wanted it. They did. Like early on, they wanted us to beef. And it didn't help that when he started getting bigger and bigger and bigger as far as the YouTube shit is concerned, um, they were trying to say I was jealous of him. Like they were trying to make a situation. And eventually it became one. So it is what it is. It's dumb because Scotty isn't even close to being a jealous type person. People need to stop. Right. Like not at all. Like, and let me tell y'all something too. And this is and I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get off of here because it's almost time for me to go over to Really B's page and do the whole Christmas thing with them. When it comes down to me and Jamar, and this is just an example of my loyalty. Okay, earlier this year, G Status had reached out to me, right? And they wanted me to review their show. They had reached out to me, they reached out to Terrence, they wanted us to do the show. Like review the show or whatever. And I got Jamar into the show. And I felt like, okay, Jamar, like this is a year of resurgence for the both of us. How about you binge watch G Status and then get a feel of it, watch the whole season, and then you'll be all the way caught up for the second season, and then you can review it. And he was like, okay, so Jamar. So when G Status reached out to me to review their show, they asked me what it is that you want outside of the reviewing. I said the only thing I ask is that you promote my stuff when I put it out, but not only that, promote my friend. And it was like, okay, well, who's your friend? Blah blah blah. And I said, Jamar 84. I want you to promote his stuff. And it was like, okay. I said, it's not even about me. It's more so about him. So when you promote me, I said it can be some weeks where you don't even have to worry about me. Just promote him. I want people to see him. Just promote his stuff. That's all I really ask. And he was like, okay. And I'm like, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to do nothing if he didn't get what he needed. So it is what it is. Like any opportunity that I have been given, I always want to include Jamar in that with me. Straight up. Like I don't care what nobody got to say about that. But that's just the type of nigga I am. Straight up. That's me. Any opportunity I've received, I always say, well, what about Jamar? Even with the Justice League. Like, I got him intertwined with them. He's not in the Justice League crew, but he's adjacent to it. And they look like anytime I'm doing something, he gonna be right there with me when I do it. Every time I'm gonna always make sure he's there. And that's just me. You know what I mean? That's just the type of friend that I am. I'm gonna always make sure. And that's where my loyalty, that's just how far my loyalty goes. I don't mind sharing the spotlight with my friend. Straight up. That's why we're doing podcasts together. That's why we're doing the prelude together. That's why we're doing all this other stuff together. Like we came into this shit together, and we gonna rise in this shit together. Straight up. That's my nigga. I loved you and Justin together, but you have to protect your mental and spirituality. You are equally entertaining regardless. Thank you. Thank you. I know y'all used to love me and Justin together. It's okay. I know y'all did. And we were good. You know, especially when we do videos together. Like it was great. But things happen. I believe in you, Scotty. You will win as long as you're consistent. Thank you. I feel like what you went through has slightly made you an angry person, but deep down, that's not who you really. Angry person? What the hell are you talking about? Okay, I think this is the moment where I got to go. I got to go at this point because I don't know what the hell this about. Because I'm not an angry person, period. If I was an angry person, and I'm not even being like over the top when I say this, but if I was an angry person, do you think that I would be able? Have y'all ever seen that video that I did for my 20K subscribers? And all of those, like I had three different groups of YouTubers up there, new and OGs up there. If I was angry, I don't think that I would have been able to get that many people on a live with me to celebrate my 20K subscribers. Like straight up. If my personality was horrible, I would never be able to pull that off. And that goes to show you how how solid I am as a person if I'm able to do that. I'm just saying. I have been rocking with Scotty from day one. When he's angry, everyone would know because he will make a video and say, straight up. I'm not angry at all. People just get on my fucking nerves sometimes. Like, and I'm allowed to have that. And I am an Aquarius too, and we get irritable pretty fast. So I'm not an angry person at all. Like that's just one thing about it. I'm never angry. I'm pretty nice, which is why I'm able to. That's why I have the connections that I got in Black YouTube. People don't mind showing up for me. I'm not a hurt person either. But I gotta go. Because it's about time for me to go over to the Really Beast channel, and I'm pretty sure they're waiting for me now. So even though this was supposed to be about Keyshia Cole and Ashanti and the shit being postponed, I enjoyed having this conversation with y'all. And I know y'all be wanting me to do lives by myself, and every time I do lives, I'm always with someone else when I do the lives. So I appreciate you guys watching and stuff. I encourage you guys to go over to Really BTV's channel right now. Me and the Justice League are about to go live, having a quote unquote Christmas party in that bitch. So I'm about to go over there, go to Really B's channel right now, because that's where I'll be. In about 5 minutes, I'm about to head over there right now. Like I said, I know they waiting on my ass, child. So let me hurry up and get my ass out here. I really enjoyed you guys, and I'm sorry if you just got in here, but I got to go now. Just catch the replay. I'm on here longer than I was supposed to be, and I'm out of here. Go over the if you want to see me more of me tonight, head on over to Really B's page right now, and I'm out of here, you guys. Peace out.